The outcome of being able to do this is that word we hear about a lot but don't always know what it means, is resilient. The outcome of getting good at regulating yourself is being resilient. And the outcome of being resilient is it's easier to make small changes, to build different habits. It's easier to get better sleep, better diet, better exercise. Therefore, it's easier to be healthy. It means your brain's going to work properly. That means it's going to be easier to manage stress and to build confidence. That means it's going to be easier to motivate yourself and be productive and creative and innovative. It's going to be easier to make personal progress. It's going to be easier to be happy. It's going to be easier to perform to your potential, to be at your best more often, to help others to be at their best. Big, hitting, world-renowned scientists who spent their life looking at this, preeminent professors, they call this the greatest human strength. And this is the kind of findings that their studies show. If you're good at hacking your brain, it's predictive for life outcomes. If you're good at hacking, you're more successful at school, you're more successful in life. Better mental health, better physical health. Lower stress, happier. More trusted, stronger marriages, romantic relationships. More popular with other people. Fewer eating disorders. Fewer drinking and drug problems. Fewer traffic accidents. Less likely to commit crimes. Lower partner abuse. You live longer. That's how important this is. And in 10 years' time, we're going to look back and say, why weren't we teaching people this at school as the first thing they ever learn? Because we can, and that's something that we do. That's how powerful this is. Big sets of compelling data, from labs to the real world. This is real. What does it look like? So being resilient is about recognizing, well, I'm paying attention to this thing and it's not very helpful for me. So I need to refocus my attention onto something that is helpful for me. And what's unhelpful for you, what's helpful is very contextual. It's very idiosyncratic, but when we recognise I'm paying attention to this unhelpful thing, we use our willpower to refocus our attention back onto something that is helpful. Here's a further explanation of that.
To understand how we use willpower to take control of unhelpful thinking, we need to understand our emotions. Here's an overview of the emotions we experience. Each of these emotions can be helpful or unhelpful in any given situation. For example, it can be helpful to be angry with ourselves for a short period if we haven't given our best efforts on a task and failed as a result. On the other hand, it can be unhelpful to be angry at ourselves if we have done our best, but the result wasn't quite what we wanted. We'll all experience unhelpful thoughts from time to time, but those who manage stress the best don't dwell on these for too long. And they're able to refocus onto helpful thoughts and emotions.
So that's the crux of it. This is about emotional regulation. Sometimes that word feels confusing, but that's what it is. About recognising, paying attention to that isn't helpful. I need to refocus my attention.